How's it going? MrMKL here. Actually, Mr. Farfetched here actually today. Hope y'all are doing okay. We're chilling. It's Thursday. It's Kingdom Hearts night again. You can hear the lovely tunes in the background. The lovely tunes which will get my VOD muted. Y'all, seriously, man, like, seriously, all my VODs keep getting muted. To the point where Twitch was like, we will no longer auto-publish your VODs because they keep getting muted, and if it's a copyright strike, you'll lose your channel. And thankfully, they only mute VODs for the Kingdom Hearts music. They don't throw out the copyright strikes. But it does mean that I'm sitting here like, right, I gotta go like manually push all my VODs, and I'm gonna lose portions of time to it. Oh well, this is why. YouTube at least just has the courtesy of being like, nah, B, we're just demonetizing you. Which is like, whatever. I'll live with it. We'll live with it. We'll play some Kingdom Hearts. Yo, like I said, hope everyone's doing okay. It's gonna be a chill evening. We can just, you know, make our way through the game, chat, figure out what's going on with the world. Discuss why Modus Entertainment is burning all the goodwill it has. You know, whatever it might be. All right, right, okay, we gotta.
This way.
All right, let's go, Minnie. Let's do this.
This way.
Man, I love that I have the slide attack now. Dear Lord, it makes traversal during combat so much easier. I love it. Let's go. Come on, little dudes. Don't hurt Minnie. Hey, Super HC, what's going on?
This way. This way. Let's go.
Booyah! Let's open this door.
Just one moment.
You doing good, Super? We gotta find what are we doing right now in Kingdom Hearts, man? I guess we're looking for what? The missing pages from the Winnie the Pooh book. Oh, are you kidding me? The tiny mouse-sized door and the giant door? Okay, that's kind of hilarious. Yo, we got the Arby's. Nice. The curly fries? Arby's with the curly fries, right? Oh. Yo, it's been a minute since I've had any Arby's.
I got him.
Alright.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey, come on now. Come now. Oh, the nugs and the burger? Alright, I like it. Ow. Ow, I'm not getting close enough. Hey. Target the right guy there, Sora. Like, Minnie's doing alright. She's actually holding her own here. Yo, there's a lot of these guys. Okay, I probably don't need to take them all out. Here, Minnie, come over here. No, keep moving. Keep moving. Ow. Am I still on the Big Bird cam? Oh, my bad, guy. I thought I swapped over. There we go. Yo, yeah, Farfetch'd was holding it down. appreciate that, man. Yo, okay, yeah, Minnie is taking more damage than I wanted her to. Minnie, come here. Come here.
This way.
The Bat Dragon inspired enemy.
This way. Yeah.
Get away from her, alright? Look, she's my friend.
This way.
I just wish she was a little bit quicker on the feet.
This way. This way.
Okay. Well, look, here, now we're going to get to try this again, and you don't have to be staring at my Farfetch'd plush. That'll be... Alright.
This way. This way. Yeah. This way. This way.
Can, Minnie, come on. Let's just make a run for it.
This way. Yeah. Yeah.
There's... I've got to... Okay, maybe I need to think of a better way to
This way.
make my way through. Like, I could... Are they... I feel like I shouldn't have to just literally beat all their
This
asses.
way.
Right? I feel like I should be able to get something better than that. Anyways. So, friends, what do you tell me about your feelings about Modus Games? Modus Entertainment, Maximum Entertainment, whatever it is that they're going by at this point in time. They're working on the Avatar: The Last Airbender fighting game now, as well as that steampunk 2v2 fighting game that Mike Z happens to be working on as well. And then I guess for a bit of context, they're also the ones who ultimately were publishing and then ultimately shit canned them's Fighting Herds. Yeah, right? Bunk, not interested. I mentioned this in the Discord, where for a studio and like a publishing house that seems to want to be like they seem to be positioning themselves as a, like, you know, indie to mid-tier publisher of fighting games, amongst other things. But they definitely seem to have a bit of a focus on fighting games. And you know, it's like they have burned a lot of goodwill already amongst a lot of the diehard fighting game player base based on their actions, and then their I guess hiring and public support of Mike Z, right? Like, And I mean, it may be a little bit conspiratorial, I'll admit, but the idea that they are changing their name, or sorry, consolidating their brands and labels as a response to some of the negative press, to be like, people won't immediately be like, hey, it's Modus. It's a little conspiratorial, but it's not out of the realm of possibility or complete reason, right? But like, what do you do? What do you do as a publisher like that, who has obviously put money and tried to like stake some kind of claim in that space, only to then, yeah, I don't know, burn a bunch of that goodwill? And like, I don't know, how do you manage that? You die, right? Because that's it. Like, what would it take to convince you that like they're a company worth supporting? Like, I've several people just very clearly be like, that's a no-go zone for me. Sorry, guy. Right? Yeah, business doesn't care about your feelings. And your feelings shouldn't care about business.
Yeah. This way. Ha. Yeah. Ha. 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 This way. This way.
Okay, I don't have to kill them all. Just all but one.
This
Get to
way.
the goddamn throne, Minnie.
This way.
Yeah, right? Yeah, no, they should suffer the poor decisions made by the higher-ups.
Let's go.
I mean, there's a certain bit of that, right? Like, they chose to make those investments, and they chose to back those individuals publicly in fucking, like, gaming press coverage. So, you gotta hold that, right? Like, I think there's a little bit of you gotta hold that. Yeah, Super HC saying, you don't know much. What you do know is they seem pretty shady from their past ventures in fighting games. Probably wouldn't be too interested in its gameplay, and the shadiness increases the odds of you not wanting to buy into it. For sure.
Whoa.
It's interesting, like, I mean, we're
The room
admittedly
below is
in a
called the
fairly
Hall of the Cornerstone.
serious bubble when it
Our
comes to
castle
fighting
has
games.
always been safe from
So-
worlds that are evil. Thanks to the Cornerstone of Light.
Even
which
how
we
much,
keep down
like,
there.
does the rest of the fighting game community really take note of this and care
of
about it?
light?
I don't know. But at the very least, within our particular circles, yeah, it does seem that there's, like, a lot of, like, no, not happening.
This is the castle's cherished cornerstone. Oh, but look, the thorns.
The
They must be the work of
thorns.
someone very evil. I wonder what this could mean.
Probably not anything good, Minnie. I'm gonna venture a guess that Maleficent
No way.
making an appearance is a bad thing.
Well, well, well. What have we here? If it isn't the wretched Keyblade holder and his pitiful lackeys.
I mean, yeah, lackeys is correct.
All in good time. I promise you'll be able to partake of my vengeance, but you must be
Yeah, right. They
patient.
might get a. You're right. They might get a bit of a
Just
whiff
what
of all
are
that
you
through the
doing,
them's fighting
Magnificent?
herds, which is currently making the
Ah,
rounds
Queen
as like, yeah,
Minnie.
that's bad
Radiant
news
as
bears.
always. I'm here on a property venture. I want this castle for my own. However, it's a bit
property
too
venture? Yo,
bright for
landlords.
what I have in mind. I
I'm just
suppose
saying,
I'll just have to fill
landlords,
every
friends.
room with my personal touch of darkness.
You'd better stop right now if you know what's good for you.
Ooh, how frightening.
I haven't
Very
seen
well.
any of the Madden website.
I'll
Dude, I
stop.
tapped out of Marvel, man.
Just as
Like,
soon as the
legitimately.
castle belongs to
Before
me.
the end of, like, Endgame. Before Endgame, I had tapped out. I was like, I can't do this anymore. That's kind of a shame. I'm actually looking forward to, like, a complete freaking reboot at some point.
Nothing like this has ever happened before.
It's
I
true,
went
it's
through
Sony
all
even,
the
yeah.
records in the
But I
library,
mean,
but I
like, it's
couldn't find the
Spider-Man
final
is
clue.
has been roped into the Marvelverse proper at this point. It's no longer. I barely consider them separate.
Yes, that's perfect. Merlin just might know something about this mess. Let's ask
Oh,
his
did you
advice.
hear about
We saw
X-Men
the whole
97 though?
bastion, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Ooh, that one has me interested. I was a big fan of the Fox, the 90s X-Men and Spider-Man series. So good. Okay, what do I have? Did I get another one? I have the Star Seeker. Are they the same straight? No, they're not. Kingdom, all right. Restores MP relatives, so Kingdom Key or Star Seeker increases the maximum combo by 1. Yeah, man, no, but X-Men 97, like, that looks actually kind of interesting. I'm curious where exactly they're gonna go with it and how closely they're gonna hew to the style. I mean, I saw like just some clips posted on Twitter. I haven't even watched the full trailer yet. Um, but man, I mean like it's dude, hit me in the nostalgia. Right in the nostalgia. I'll take it. It's fine. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay. What do you have? No more armor, no more items. Goofy. Right, I gave you the champion's belt. Okay. No, okay. I think you're fine. I should check my abilities though. Cuz I got some AP to spend. Ooh, we have a launcher. Okay, I need my launcher. I definitely need my launcher. I'll keep the slide dash. Frick, I need one more. Oh, come on now. I don't need the magic lock on. Increases the damage. I want that. I want scan. Oh, shit. Shit. I'm just shy. I'm just shy. Ah, do I give up guard? I haven't been using guard. Give me the upper slash. I only have the one. Nah, I'm not gonna bother with the auto valor. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, come on, man. I hate this is the one thing where I'm always like, damn, I always feel like I'm 1 AP short of my ideal build. Yo, I also okay, so related to the X-Men 97 thing actually, I saw that what is it? Arcade One Up, like the three-quarter replica cabinet manufacturer. They make like the mini arcade cabs. They have a bunch of versions. There's an X-Men 97 version of the X-Men like the versus Capcom, Marvel versus Capcom edition of the cabinet, which has like MVC, it has X-Men versus Street Fighter, it has MVC 2. But apparently, yeah, there's going to be a reskinned version of that releasing for like $500 US or something. I know. I'll always be one short for. This is why they have like the ability boost item, right? I just need to craft myself. I need to find a Moogle. and craft myself the one like ability ring, so I get the +1 AP. Merlin, go to Hollow Bastion, tell him about the castle. Oh, jeez, guys. We don't need to fight. Yo, how far... Wait a second. Wait a second. Can I just go to the gummy ship from the save point? Did I do the stupid thing? I'm gonna go and check right now instead of finding out when I'm 15 minutes deep into a trek back. No, I have not yet had a chance to sit down with Bleach Versus. I've been meaning to make some time to sit down and check out some GameCube and Wii fighting games. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, world map. Dude, jump to the world map. I almost did the very, very stupid thing. Anyways. Yeah, no, I've been meaning to set some time aside. Mohas, you had recommended... what was it? The Naruto fighting game, GNT4. I was curious actually why you recommended that game. If there's any particular, or the mod of it. Ooh, okay, interesting. There's a mod of it. Do tell. What is the mod all about? And I mean, like, the game in general, it is, I guess, closest to an arena fighter? It's the Japanese-only version of the last entry into the Clash of Ninja series. Considered to be the best of the series, but it still has some flaws. The mod rebalances and removes those flaws while adding in some extra features, like wake-up attacks. Cool, okay. Right, and yeah, I get it's not an arena fighter, no, right? It's like a traditional 3D anime fighter, like from 8, like Fate Unlimited codes. Okay. My impression was that it was far more free run than anything like Unlimited codes. Okay.
Learned a bit since the last time I saw you? Really?
Like in spite of
inside the castle?
In spite of what like the 3D nature of Fate Unlimited codes, like the game is still remarkably like linear and on like and planar. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, you're always aiming at your opponent, so it's not quite. Yeah, okay. It's distinct from an arena fighter, particularly in that way. Okay, that's fair.
Perhaps I'd better just see for myself.
So it is primarily sidestep. Okay. My impression was always much more free-form movement.
What's happening, Merlin?
This is not good. In fact, I'm afraid it's quite serious.
Ah, yes, of course. Of course CEO Taku would have it.
What's that? My boy, that is a gateway.
Oh, really? All supers are unblockable? Interesting.
Someone in that world is responsible for what's going on in this castle. Of that, I'm
okay,
certain.
whereas... Oh, interesting. So Bleach is much more arena fighter, free movement, whole open arenas.
Then we should go get him. Wait a moment. The perpetrators must be
I checked out some of those vids that you sent my way, Super, and it definitely looks interesting. I'd like to get a sense from someone who's actually played a bit of the game what the combos kind of feel like. I feel like arena fighter combos always, I don't know, man, they always like feel a little bit disjointed, a little loose, kind of like platform fighter combos in a lot of ways.
You do lock it with your keyblade.
Got it.
Ooh, yo, Castlevania Judgment is fun. I have mucked
Now,
around
one
with some
more
Judgment
thing.
before.
You're heading into a very special world. While you're there,
Where we going,
nature of
Merlin?
that world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all costs.
We're going to the Black Mirror? All right.
You'll know soon enough. I have faith in you, my lads.
Okay, just so I don't have to go through the cutscenes again. Also, obsessive saving. Damn, man. Eat your spinach. Oh, ha ha. Oh, that's adorable.
There's the cornerstone of light.
That's adorable. He's become old-timey Mickey.
Everything's black and white.
Oh, that's... Yeah, that would be really weird, wouldn't it, guys?
Have you been here before?
Hey, you! Seen any bad guys around here? Why, you oughta... Nah, I don't have time to waste on punks like you, so I guess I'll go easy on ya.
Well, there's our villain.
This is where Disney Castle's gonna be built. Fun. Alright. Okay, so yeah, the combos are generally simple, mostly swinging the right stick around to do various melee attacks to knock the opponent around the place, and then you can throw in a special attack with face buttons. Okay, and kind of just like slot them in. Interesting. So it seems pretty streamlined, all things considered. I could buy another ability ring. God, I actually have some money now. Do I save it for a real shop? Oh, jeez. I'm so tempted. Ooh, increases strength and maximum AP. Maybe I do buy it. Maybe I will. Yes, I will. I have decided. Sweet. Powerful leaping attack. Actually, do I want the aerial recovery? Ooh, experience boost. That would be fun. Almost. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Cool. Let's do the retaliating strike. Oh, come now. So you can generally do, in the Bleach Arena Fighter, yeah, it's what's 3 to 7 melee hits before automatically smashing your opponent far away. Okay, so it's kind of like a prescribed auto ender, like a combo ender. Melee hits are unblockable but have high recovery time if you miss. They can be dodged by dashing, which uses a meter that recharges quickly when grounded. Oh! That's actually kind of fun. I like that as a bit of a system, right? Like, Hyper Fight kind of works in that way, where, like, you can't block anything, but you have this, this dash, right? Like, Arcus Chroma can't jump, but you have the dash, so that's your mobility option. That's kind of neat. And then, like, the recovery working a bit like the shields in Smash, right? Where, like, you can use it and... Ow. That sounds kind of neat. Like, it looked interesting, but honestly, man, like, it could be hard to parse what is actually happening with a fighting game when you just see, like, a clip out of context.
Cut the act.
Whoa!
You know, something doesn't seem quite right here. Are you sure you're Pete?
No, Moss, like, it's definitely, like, the idea of a fighter without blocking is kind of cool, because it immediately forces you to focus on other things, right? Rivals does just fine. Yeah, there's a lot that you can do outside of blocking, right? Like, the world of, like, defensive options is much wider than just block and react.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you're really sorry, then go find my steamboat.
Yes, sir.
Oh, bless children of the 90s. Hold you up to the flames. What do I get? Come on, everyone. I am not a singer, though. I should not try that. Alright, let's find that steamboat, guys. And a door. Steamboat and a door and a page. It's a singing's all a state of mind, man. We're gonna make some music. Yo, I will bring out my little pocket operator and we'll make some chip tunes. Oh no, my battery level's low. Guys, I swear I just charged you. Oh, what in the ever-living heck? What did you do? What did you do, Donald? Oh, they're like going to all the different worlds, are they?
Hey, look! There's the cornerstone of light!
What's going on? Everything's black and white.
Oh no. We're in Groundhog Day.
Deja vu?
Really? Have you been here before?
Yeah, who's rolling up with the TI-86? Oh man. I'm hoping that I see. I'm hoping that I see some of the wildest shit when I go to Evo in terms of controllers. I don't just want like I don't know, man. I want like the most like fuck. The dumpling controller where you need to take a bite out of a goddamn dumpling. Worry about that later. Guys, we're gonna get caught in a Groundhog Day loop. You know this is gonna happen. Alright, let's go. Let's just one by one. Let's do this.
What are they building?
Yeah, a calculator is simply a retro hitbox. You're absolutely right. You can even like get a nice like old calculator. You get like the satisfying clicky buttons too.
Gee, he seems kind of different somehow.
Heartless! I knew it! You really saved the day.
The hot dog water stick. That yes,
Now, let's get
right?
Heartless. Yeah.
Ow. Ow. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Set them up so that like you like hit their moles or something.
This is it. This is it.
The Terry Crews stick. Oh yes, yes, absolutely. You got to do like the peck jiggle.
It's over. This is it. How do you like that?
How do you like them apples?
Hey, look!
That might be getting a little too spicy for public spaces, though.
You absolute idiot. You've managed to fail at everything. And what's more, you foolishly thought you could take my place while I was away. Well, I have now
It's
your
exceptionally
fate.
erotic.
Mark my words, there'll be no place for you when our time comes.
I mean, right? Yeah. With great nipples comes great responsibility, as the old saying goes.
But I...
You can use that one. That one's for you, Mohast. If it's the and this only makes sense if if you're a fan of Scrubs, but it's like dynamite areolas.
The town shrunk.
Wait, yo, they actually said with responsibility, great power will come
Look at the toy
more than once. Yes, the surgeon had dynamite areolas.
What's he saying? Hey,
Oh,
they're
Turk.
heartless.
Sir, do you think my name is Turkleton? Oh, where you going? Where you going, you little jet plane? What do you think you're doing?
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. Yo, y'all gonna have to teach me how the net play works for Dolphin, though. Yeah, we can run it over Dolphin net play. Yeah, right? Oh, okay, which you suck at. So this is it, where I'm just like, I've read like one of the guides of like how to set up net play, and I was just like, okay. I mean, it doesn't sound really any worse than like most like Mugen games or Ikemen games, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, either way, we'll just have to parsec it up.
Look, Sora, over there.
But yeah, I think that's it, right? Yeah. Share your IP, your social security number, and then your favorite color.
Oh, for crying out loud.
The name of
You
your
never
grade 1
say that.
teacher and your first pet.
Okay,
Yeah,
I might have messed
absolutely.
up every now and then, but I'm a lot more things than useless. Why, when I was starting out, I missed those good old days.
Oh,
What I
poor
would
Pete.
give
I bet
to
you
go
do
back
miss
in
those good old
time.
days. It would suck to be like the irrelevant old
What I
big bad.
would give. Huh?
Oh, basically, do they have friend codes? Dude, did they do friend codes for Dolphin Netplay? That's actually kind of dope.
Hey, I think that's my...
Ooh, you're gonna try to record some more VO? You're going back into the booth, Mohast? What's the... I'm curious. So I heard that you had said before that you were gonna go back into the booth for Merfight. Is there... For what particular reason? Like, what is the goal of you going back in? Not that I'm mad, right? Like, I'm not saying, like, why even bother? That's not my point. But I was just like, since you're going back, it's for a reason. So, curious as to what that is. Like, what do you feel was left undone with your VO work for Merfight? Get some obvious lines out of the way, even if Matt doesn't want to add them. Splash, obviously. Sink or swim. Okay, yeah, yep. I mean, that makes sense, right? So yeah, no, so okay, so what are some other good ones? I mean, like, Carpe Diem, like, I maintain that would be pretty good. Merfolk did not know how to Merfix Merciety. Holy shit. Oh, I'm dying. Oh god, that's so fucking good. Oh, that has to go in. That absolutely has to go in, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, man. That is, I will, yo, if you get that recorded, no matter what, I will cut a trailer for a tournament for you where that is the opening line of the trailer. It's just like, it comes in with the film grain burnt effect, the black and white, right? Like, it's got the 24 frame shutter speed. Oh, shit. Set to a fish swimming in the ocean. Oh yeah, like the super. You will get some amazing like stock footage of aquatic life. Oh god, it'll be so good. Yeah, absolutely, dude. We can do it. We can do like a 1-for-1 fishy recreation of that whole intro. I would be so down. Oh my god, that alone, dude. That is worth the price of you having typed that into my chat. Holy shit. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Where were we? All right, so yeah, you're gonna go back in. You're gonna go back into the VO booth and get the like, the good goods, right? So what else do we got, man? I mean, like I said, I think Carpe Diem is good. Oh shit, I'm getting juggled. Okay. Oh, you also need to visit your brother, and he's the sound engineer, so it's a twofer. That's awesome. Yo, guys. Okay, thank you for the heal, friend. Yo, you're straight running me down. Okay, now. Do you see these guys just sideswiping me? Yo, for real. Yo.
Fire! Come on, he needs our help.
Alright, there's another kind of special move in the Bleach arena fighter there. So they're not gonna have attack those special moves. They use one of two special meters, depending on which button you press, and they recharge slowly as well. Usually ranged and blockable, but to block, you gotta stand perfectly still. Oh, it's one of those do nothing to block games. That's interesting, man. That's like a mode, man. That's a certain vibe for a game for sure. Okay. Yo, I keep getting like bodied. Yo, VO for MKD. That would be amazing.
It's over.
Nah, come on, guys. Yo, seriously, what would Big Billy from MKD sound like? Ooh, wanted some video? Ah.
Well, that takes care of that.
Sorry, I missed one. You're already there for D Hamster. I actually missed that little fucking tidbit there. Well, shit. That's super dope.
Fascinating. This appears to be a portal to the past.
Yeah, it was the strangest thing.
Stop gawking.
I'd love to,
Thinking
man.
of a way we can use it to our
I love it.
advantage.
Like, I'm so glad that MKD is getting the
Perhaps I could give you
the
one
art that
more
it
chance to
deserves,
redeem yourself.
and it would be amazing if it could get all that like VO as well to
So
match.
what do I do?
Patience, my dear. What have we here? Well, if it isn't the cornerstone of light. Now we can take the castle from those fools, but we'll have to proceed with the utmost
Yeah, no, it's
of
super
care.
great to be asked to work with them. D Hamster is super cool. They're good people. You guys are slow. Of course you're in the past. Look at yourselves. Right? Like, well, and this is it, right? The act of I said it the other day to a friend of mine. We were talking about freelance work. And I was like, honestly, man, like a lot of it is being there and talking to people and being kind of nice. Like if you're in the same places as other creatives and you're regularly chatting with them and you're nice, when things happen, like they get to know you, so they know what you do. Like I don't, you right? Like I'm not the guy who's like beating down the door of every developer in the world saying, why aren't you working with me? Why am I not employed by your studio now? Right? Like it's like part of it is just building connections, right? And that's something that you can do and you can build and you can work and it pays off, right? And like the connection that you build, it was the same thing. Whereas like working with Matt led to, right, other people were like, oh shit, I saw your Murphy trailer, that's really dope, and they know Matrified, right? And so they're like, that's a bit of a connection there. So I started talking to other people, right? And it's like that introduced me to more developers who we then just started talking to, and that led to me working with D-Hamster on the Niche Fighter Fett, right? It's like he didn't pay me for that. That's just something that by virtue of the fact that we ran in the same circles, and right, I was like, where is there? Who is there? What developer can we help, right? And I was like, damn, D-Hamster's working on Mega Knockdown, and this is something that's like relatively attainable that we'd be able to do, and it just worked out, right? And it's like all those connections matter. Be there, talk to people, and be a nice person, and like that goes so far. But yeah, man, shoot your shot, right? Like, there's... You don't need to... Yeah. I mean, this is it, where it's like, every time you see somebody in a position that you're like, damn, why are they there? When you're like, you feel that would be a great position for you. It's probably because there's a lot of people like you who may have been great for the job who said, for whatever reason, I'm not applying. And then the dude who was like, fuck it, I don't even give a shit. Even if I'm not qualified, I'm going to apply, right? And it's like, guess who was there? Guess who was talking to people, right? Yeah, Mohas. And it's like, yeah, and there is a bunch of work, right? Like, I do a bunch of work pro bono as well, and I do a bunch of work, paid, and I do a bunch of work that's, discounted because it's a developer working within a budget, right? Like, that's... Right? But yeah, humans like to work with other humans like they enjoy spending time with. Yeah, that's absolutely it.
Huh?
Well, and that's exactly, you can learn skills, right? There are very, like, I mean, in my experience as, like, a manager, like, even working just in, like, in retail and stuff like that, right? There is nothing that anyone in my store, including the managers, can, like, right? There's nothing that anyone can't do, right? They can learn to do it, right? It's about the right demeanor. It's about the ability to work with people. It's about, right? It's there's all these other things that that influence it, right? And so, yeah, sometimes it's just, and this is why nepotism is such a big thing, right? Because it's like you're likely to want to hook up the people that you like and you associate with and you vibe with, right?
Don't fail her again. Let's That's it. I just gotta smash that cornerstone to smithereens. But first, I gotta go get my old boat back.
It was Pete after all.
Still, something doesn't seem right.
It's funny. Ad time hits. Yo,
The
Sephora
penguin
ads?
that here had kind of an attitude, but he didn't seem
I'm
like a
curious
bad
now.
guy.
Like, yeah, sure. There's a lot of women. Shaving too? Interesting.
Now that castle's as good as ours.
That's the Pete.
Oh no!
Holy shit. 2 shave modes? I'm sold.
They're gonna fill the castle with darkness. We gotta hurry.
Hey, hold it right there.
Ooh, I like it.
No way, small fry. I finally found the pipsqueak what stole my
See, this
steamboat.
is the question. Are the Old Spice ads
Right.
are they still the weird, like, let us be completely absurd Old Spice ads? Like, that's my question. Are we still in that mode with them? No one's been as weird as the Quiznos Spuds? Yo, I don't think we ever got the Quiznos Spuds ads in Canada. I don't, like, Quiznos Spuds does not ring a bell in the slightest. Okay, hang on. I gotta check this out.
Road trips are...
Let me see. What is this all about?
part of the American...
We are back on a road trip to get to Quiznos. We love the gas prices and public restrooms and the creepy billboards.
It's harder to find a Quiznos these days, and we're
What?
here to fix that, because it's a new day, and we're bringing Quiznos back. Go to Quiznos.com, Spungmonkey, to find out more.
We love these subs.
Bong monkey. Oh God, I can't. Spung Monkey is so much worse, man. It is so much worse. Okay, I have learned something new today. That was something else. Yeah, okay, I didn't realize that Quiznos went that hard with the absurdist stuff. There was definitely a period of time, man, where, like, the ridiculously absurd commercials they had taken over. I might take a look at the original, because they were back. If they came back, it means that there was the OG. And clearly the original is going to be the best, right? All right, man. I'm going to grab myself a drink. You should grab yourself a drink too, and maybe a snack. Yo, it is snowy outside here today. I don't know about y'all. If you're getting hit by a storm, get yourself something warm. A nice hot cup of cocoa. You know, whatever it might be. Yo, we're gonna be back in just a couple minutes for some more Kingdom Hearts. We're gonna get out of the ancient world of Disney and back into the present. But settle in, friends. We got some more in here. I'll see you on the other side of this break. Welcome back, everyone. Yo, so what is the cost of, what is the price of the Spong Monkey on stream, I guess is the big question. I will accept. I will do it for the right price. Alright, so we gotta go to the waterways, right?
Wait! Shut up! Your future's on the line, Pally, so back off and give me the boat!
After him!
Alright. Yo, super. Thank you for the extra info here on
could
Bleach.
follow me if you wanted to.
Break the cage. Okay.
Later, loser.
That's an interesting system of... Oops.
Later, loser.
Oh, I gotta hit it and then combo. Okay.
Later, loser. Later, loser. I can't.
Ground his ass. There you go. Can I just keep attacking? There you go. I gotta get back on it. Yeah, it won't let me do it otherwise. So that's a cool little bonus system that you're talking about, right? So if you do things enough in the match, you'll actually get rewarded by, right, with like, with things related to it. So it's kind of like an achievement system, right? Dash enough, right? And I mean, like, I guess there's a lot of fighting games that do similar reward systems. There's like, well, negative penalty, I guess, is an example of punishing you for a certain style of play, right? For like backing up. But a lot of games will like give you extra bar as you're moving forward. So like, yeah, having a system that, especially in an arena fighter, which is kind of itself, they tend to feature a bunch of I guess items, right? And like modifiers, for lack of a better word. There we go. We got him.
Yes.
You'll pay for this?
Yeah, there are no item rounds, but the bonus system is a much more reliable, predictable replacement for those. Yeah, where and that's it. It's like, I think some of the frustration with items in fighting games is the random aspect of it, right? Where it's like Smash Brothers items just kind of drop. But having this bonus system, right? It means you can actually build a game plan around it, where you can say, hey, I know I'm gonna go for whatever, a lot of dashes. I'm high mobility, so I might get the right, like push for the infinite dash, which makes my game plan even stronger. That's a really interesting, and this is, we talk a lot about the fighting game adjacent around these parts, and that is one of the things about doing things adjacent to fighting games that can breed interesting results for core fighting games. First three things that come to mind when someone says Big Apple: New York, pie, and an apple on a book with a worm crawling out of it. Yo, Kiro! Yo, we are trying to get out of the past in Kingdom Hearts 2 right now.
You're still wet behind the ears.
Then try us.
Yo, Big Apple, 3 a.m. Totally fair. Totally fair.
What's that for?
Yo, I have not played Turtles in Time in a minute. Yo, I was actually, I'm in the process of writing a script for a video about Robo-O and Super Robo-O. And that is one of the things that came up as I'm writing it was TMNT Turtles in Time, of all things. Yo, it's all good, Kiro. You make it out when you can. I always appreciate it. Oh shoot! All right, we're changing venues. Let's go. Where's my launcher? I thought I had this like square to launch thing going on. The pugilist. I know, yeah, Pugilist Pete, absolutely. Whoops. I shouldn't have done that. Whoops. Where is my quick? There we go. Ow. Yo, he's like explosive bowler Pete at this point, man. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, change. And then I'm gonna drive. Can I just juggle him? Oh, please. Ah. Oh, this was not the best one to Valor on, was it?
It's over. It's over.
I mean, sure. We get the aerial rave at the end. Okay, we're good.
It serves you
I
right.
forgot that the scaffolding stage was the bouncy platform.
Yeah, and stay out.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I don't know if we do we have any writers in the chat? So I'm writing this piece, and then I'm like, okay, is 700 words into a review without having mentioned the game that you're reviewing too long? Is that burying the lead too much? I think I have a compelling intro, but it is 700 words, right? It is 700 words without actually naming the fucking game that I'm reviewing. I was like, shit.
What kind of secret?
Maybe this is too
Never
much.
mind. Sorry I put you guys through all that trouble. And to show you my appreciation, I'll let you pilot my steamboat. Best little craft on the river.
I realized that I was doing the YouTube video essayist thing, right? Where it's like you have a 40-minute introduction that seems like it has absolutely nothing to do with the topic of the video that you actually clicked on. And then you realize that there is a connection there. And 40 minutes in, you get the title card drop. Where you're just spend fucking, like I said, almost an hour talking about, I don't know, the saffron trade in the 1500s, and all of a sudden you're talking about the finer points of Rivals of Aether. You say to yourself, how did I get here?
I bet you the castle's safe and mail.
Guess we should head back.
This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. No, man, you can't stay. We gotta go back to the present. What am I using right now? I am using Starseeker and something else.
The thorns have disappeared.
It's mostly combo oriented.
George, the lads have accomplished their
I believe
mission.
they are two like combo boost blades.
Have an acorn feast to celebrate.
Right, because the other one I have is the dragon one that I got from the Mulan Kingdom of the Dragons. And that's an MP boost, and I'm not very big on magic outside of using it for drive. So
all you've done. Good work, you guys.
Now, boys, I hope you didn't do anything reckless while you were there.
haha, us reckless? Never. Oh, there she is.
Who?
Daisy is Donald's very special sweetheart.
Really?
Oh, she mad.
Donald, you forgot about our date again. You'd better have a good excuse this time. I know it's an important mission.
Beauty and the Beast
but you could at
was
least
pretty
check
good.
in every once in a while.
It's like I thought it was hilarious that like the organization 13 dude from the Beauty and the Beast one was basically trying to red pill Beast,
Donald?
right? And make it seem like everything was the end of the world, and then he could just like blame the relationship. I'm like,
Donald!
we need to do that needs to be a video essay, man.
Oh, look.
Reading Kingdom Hearts through the lens of the manosphere. Here we go. All right, it's the most frustrating part of the entire Kingdom Hearts series. Does Squeenix need a turnkey animation solution so they can get something more appropriate for this sequence? I think the key to true success
Daisy,
is turning
we
the
need
corner
Donald for just a little longer.
on your decisions about that cutscene.
Well...
Oh, you're referring to the Keyblade itself. Which one was that? That might be the one that I'm using, right? Because it's like there's the Kingdom Blade,
Please
the
tell
Dragon
King
Blade,
that
the
we're still
Starseeker,
looking for him.
I will.
and then the other one. I think I'm using that one.
Think wisely.
I just don't know what it's called. The Rumble Rose? Yeah, that sounds right. Drive command change into the Wisdom form. Sweet. I think this is the second Valor form that I got. Okay, so... So I got all of those. It's off to one of those, or I can go back to the Coliseum for another episode. Okay, so what is it? It's Pirates of the Caribbean, or... What the hell is that? Is that Tarzan, or is that The Little Mermaid? Splash Island. Okay. Ooh. So I was using High Wind 3. More firepower. A little sluggish. Let me try it. Another fun mechanic of the Bleach VC, probably the last important one. Yo, there's a lot of meter in this Bleach game, isn't there, Super HC? So everyone gets like a transformation / install, usually getting a completely new powered up moveset. So yeah, okay, install. And of course, another bonus to make it last longer. Okay, it's really intriguing just from like theory crafting perspective of like the possibilities of it really depends on I guess how variable the nature of the actual combat is, because like if it allows you to build out different playstyles, but if it's too streamlined, you're not really going to be able to do much to actually get to your end goal, which would be disappointing. But it's like the great cool like theory crafting one. I know, right? I would love, dude, like I'm like legitimately I'm not even huge into the Bleach series. Like it's cool, but like it's not my favorite. Like I will take the Dragon Ball and Hunter x Hunter over over something like Bleach or Naruto personally. But that being said, like they're still cool, and the fighting games were always really dope. Oh yeah, a little biased, right? Because it's one of your favorite games, which fair. Like, oh sorry, one of your favorite series. Fair. Like, and for me, like, I grew up, like I said, I remember catching the original run of not only Dragon Ball Z, but like the original run of Dragon Ball on CBC, when CBC would air it, like our like national broadcaster would air the original Dragon Ball, like the first dubs that came out, as like just kids shows at like 5 in the morning, right? They would always do it just before, basically. It was like always the first shows in the Saturday morning or Sunday morning cartoon block that they would do. And it was like usually too early for anyone because they didn't know what the interest was in like Japanese animation. So like so that's always been my kind of point of reference, right? So yeah, by the time Naruto and Bleach really hit, I was kind of out of the target demographic at that point. Well, yo, didn't like Jujutsu Kaisen just had an arena fighter, didn't it? Like that just came out this month. And there's always like some kind of, it was not good. Oh, that's disappointing. There's always some kind of Dragon Ball arena fighter, either on the horizon or just behind us. That's disappointing. Yo, I think it was Rufomonger was tweeting about, this is why, right? Like someone was like, oh, Jujutsu Kaisen arena fighter, 0 concurrent users, right? And it's like, this is why everyone wants it to be a real fighting game, not an arena fighter. And I'm like, you want to know the sad reality, dude? This is why people don't want it to be a fighting game either. They want it to be a 3D action game. They want it to be a fucking MMO. They want it to be like for as much as the fighting game community is like arena fighters, trash. Most of the gaming community is like fighting games, trash. So like we probably shouldn't get too up on our shit. Rip with the ads. Oh, man. Guys, I would love it if we lived in a world where that wasn't required, where we could all achieve sustainability and, like, a livable wage without the need to, like, clutter up the shit that we make with frickin' Chipotle ads and Old Spice ads or whatever the heck you end up getting. Hey, Atlantica. All right, it's Atlanta. All right. I was close. No, I was correct. It's Atlantica, not Atlantis. We're good. I was correct.
Oh, the night sky is so beautiful right after a storm.
Fucking dead body. Yo, welcome back, Hero. Yo, I was just saying that a lot of folks in the fighting game community like to be like, hey, arena fighters, they're trash. Who cares about arena fighters? Make it a fighting game, then people will actually play it. And it's like, you realize that like most of the gaming community says that about fighting games. They're like, dude, fighting games are trash. Don't make it a fighting game. Make it a 3D platform. Make it a 3D fighter. Make it an MMO, right? Like, that's what they want, not fighting games. So. Who is this random fish girl singing at me? But like, I don't know. Like I like that there are still arena fighters getting made, right? Like legitimately, every 6 months or so, I put one of those Dragon Ball arena fighters in my Steam cart, and I just don't bite the bullet because I don't know why. I think I've poisoned myself a little bit with this idea that I should just play a fighting game. Why bother with an arena fighter? Right? But yeah, even the anime game community is tired of the arena fighter thing. That is a direction that a lot of anime series go with when they make action games, right? And I think there's a good reason for it. You see, oh, there was the Phantom Breaker Omnia, the fighting game, and then there was a Phantom Breaker Omnia Battlegrounds, which was like a brawler. It was a side-scrolling brawler. And the side-scrolling brawler sold, not a word of a lie, like an order of magnitude more. Like, I'm talking like hundreds of thousands versus like 10,000, right? Like, sold so many more because, let's be honest, it wasn't a fighting game. Like, I think if you're looking for mass appeal, which if you're doing a major anime franchise, you're looking for mass appeal. You want to do combat, you want to do the fighting thing, but fighting games are not the way for mass appeal, generally speaking, right? So there are exceptions, and I think Dragon Ball FighterZ did a really good job, actually, of bringing in non-core fighting game people into fighting games, and casuals who are not into fighting games into maybe at least being spectators, if not competitors or players. So there was some, like, there's some cool stuff there, right? Like, right? Yeah, but I think there's a reason that they end up being arena fighters instead of fighting games, and brawlers instead of fighting games, and that the genre mixing stuff often leans harder into the non-fighting game genre. You will get like a music game with fighting game tropes, as opposed to a fighting game that incorporates music. yeah, the Tenkaichi and Sparking series always did really well. They always did. And the latest generation looks like it'll be fun. And this is it, right? Like, I don't check them out until like they pop up on a Steam sale or something, and I'm always just like, ooh, you know what? Maybe I do want to mash buttons with some characters that I like. I think my big problem with the Dragon Ball games is that I'm like, I don't need 59 Gokus. Guys, please, I don't need 59 Gokus. Give me all the other characters. And I could just go play the other characters, but like, there's a lot of Goku, dude. Under the sea. Musical challenge, dude. Okay. It was how apt that I was just talking about music and fighting games, and now we get music and RPGs, action RPGs, whatever. Wait, really? There might not be local multiplayer? That's kind of whack. I don't know, man. I like a good rhythm game. Guys, I was like obsessively playing the Hatsune Miku Project Diva rhythm game. It's so good. I didn't realize how much I liked that silly little bean. Whoops. They said it was due to technical limitations. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. There you go. Now we're jamming. I mean, look, I'll admit, I'm not a programmer, so I don't actually know what it takes to do that kind of stuff and what kind of technical limitations they run up against. But something tells me, if you're able to make it work through the interwebs, that functionally, sending the inputs locally should be possible. But I guess it all depends, because I guess you have to... No, fair. You would have to render 2 perspectives on the entire 3D arena and show them on one console. So yeah, that would be like running... It's like you can't run the multiplayer with bots in Perfect Dark without the expansion pack. Right? Or it's like you can't run a bunch of the shit in Perfect Dark without the expansion pack, in part because it has to render the multiple views, and it would just tank the frame rate. That's so funny that we're actually hitting a point now where that is becoming a concern again, right? Where the graphical fidelity is such that right? That the kind of limitations that we had with, you know, fucking ancient hardware at this point, is coming up again, but not because the hardware isn't powerful, but because we've just increased the requirements so much, and for like not obvious games, like the ability to do 3D on the Super Nintendo versus the Nintendo 64 was notably improved by the technology. the ability to render 3D graphics on the PS4 versus the PS5 is not the issue, right? It's the fact that you're trying to like quadruple the resolution and increase the poly count and all this stuff, right? And it's like it's all of these other relatively minor and incidental improvements. Oh, there is. Let's go. Wha-bam. Goof. Okay, wait, where? Okay, are we gonna do this? How about we try that musical? Okay, my guy. Oh, do I have to go talk to you? Why am I always missing the obvious? Okay, where'd Sebastian go? There he is. Kick Echo in the fins. Yo. Echo the Dolphin was a weird-ass game, man. Like, it's really cool. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Echo the Dolphin is actually really cool. I was never good at it, and I didn't understand it when I was a kid. But like, it's like it's a movement game. Like, it's all about movement. It's like kind of like Prince of Persia. It's like an underwater Prince of Persia. Break a fin. Okay, yo, Mohas might be gone, but we need to tell him to record Break a Fin for his Murphyte VO. Oops, I'm not paying attention.
Let the music move you. You can do it.
Don't be shy, let the music inside. Dance, dance, dance.
See, you can do it.
Swing this way, we'll dance and we'll play. Now it's very easy, come on and just take a chance and shake a fin.
Watch the stage now. How exciting.
See the sign.
I feel bad. I'm not gonna 100% this now because I wasn't paying attention. If I get all excellence from here on out, I'm actually gonna be mad that I missed the first one.
And if you can't reach the target, use magic.
It's all the same if you've got steady aim, just set.
Oh, okay, fine.
Whoops, almost got it.
Swim this way, we'll dance and we'll play. Now it's very easy, come on and just take a chance and shake a fin.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh.
It's not over yet. You can do it. Keep going.
Swim this way, we'll dance and we'll play. Now it's very easy, come on.
Yeah, yo, so the new Prince of Persia seems to be like a throwback to the what is it? It was the Godsmack Prince of Persia's, the like new metal
On to the next one.
Swim this way, we'll dance and we'll play. Now it's very easy, come on and just take a chance and shake a fin.
Drum solo. Here's the sign. Give him the cue.
Count him in so we'll know to begin to drum, drum, drum.
Now the cues are up to you.
Okay, come on. Focus, focus. This is not hard.
Here's your big moment. Make him cheer.
Don't dilly-dally, it's your big finale. Sha-la-la.
There you go.
You made quite a splash. That was fantastic.
Yo, Mohas. We were just saying, instead of, you got to record for the Mohas VO session, you're gonna, the Murphyte VO session you're gonna do. You got to do Break a Fin. So instead of break a leg, you got break a fin. That'll be good. And you're right. The original Prince of Persia is a classic, and it dawned on me how much like Echo the Dolphin is like Prince of Persia but underwater. But yeah, no, I actually really enjoyed the like Sands of Time. Prince of Persia Sands of Time. That was the one. That was the Godsmack Prince of Persia. Which, legitimately, I don't know if Godsmack actually did the soundtrack for that Prince of Persia game, but I feel like they really do. I feel like they really, really did. Yo, I sequence broke Sands of Time and got so far after I sequence broke it, and then I realized that I had soft locked the game. It made me so sad. I don't know how I did. Like, to this day, I'm not sure how I did it, but we traced it back because we restarted, and it was just like, we got to a part where we're like, I didn't do this.
You see, I'm afraid
And then my buddy was like, yeah, but you just had to go over here. And it's like, I didn't see where I had to go because, you know, I'm horrible at wayfinding in 3D games. But I ended up just like wall running and fucking like parkouring my ass into a spot that got over a ledge. And I was like, I guess I get to continue now. And I eventually ended up at like a door that refused to open because I never passed the trigger.
Swim along, just join in the song, a musical for everyone to have a lot of finny fun.
That's the voice I heard. I'm sure of it. Hello? Where are you hiding? I know you're the girl who saved me. Please, come out so I can thank you.
And legitimately, like, that's probably what I did, is, like, I probably just did a speedrunning clip, right? In a spot that worked, but that, like, I said, got me soft-locked in the end, right?
That girl's acting strange again.
I found a few of those. I got Mighty Gunvolt is a game that I used to speedrun, and it has a fun little thing where you can like skip the screen transition, like when you're crawling up a ladder going through screens. It's like a Mega Man style game. When you do that, it like scrolls the screen, but you can actually skip that screen scroll transition. But if you do it in a certain way, you'll zip all the way up through the ceiling and past where the camera is. And in some parts, in some levels, you can get across all the way to the boss stage, but you can't trigger the boss, you can't actually get access to them, you can't get into the boss room proper. And I'm always like, damn, if you could manage to zip back into stage, would you be able to trigger the boss? Like, that would be such a dope speedrun skip. It's like, it's almost there. It's like 95% of the way there for you. This is gonna be bad. You guys are gonna move it, and something's gonna collapse, and someone's gonna get trapped under a boat or a rock. You need magnet magic to move the statue. Come on. Oh, there's a Torchlight 2 has a fun skip where a boss just pushes you through the level. Oh, nice. That's cool. I love that kind of like abusing enemy AI to like force whether it be like a stream transition or right, like a screen transition, to like force something like that, force you past a boundary. Those are always cool little bits. Unfortunately, it got a lot of tech patched out. Oh, that hurts, man. Like, I love it when... Oh, damn, that is heavy. Okay, cool. I know, it always feels bad when you're playing a game, you find a really cool glitch or trick or something like that, and you're just like, I guess I don't get to have fun anymore. No, that's unfair. Like, the devs doing their thing, don't get me wrong. But it sucks when you're like playing a game and all of a sudden you can't play it in the way that you really enjoyed it. Yay, nice. You actually discovered the free running zip. That's super cool. my best, Chip and/or Dale. Yo, take it easy, Kiro. Thanks for stopping by as always. Can't wait to see me do some boss fights. Yo, we will have to make sure that I don't miss any of the secret boss fights. I'll need y'all help me out on that one. Oh, seriously? That's so funny, right? So yeah, they still let you basically skip past the large majority of the game, but endgame becomes basically untenable because of the changes they made to the boss. I mean, like, it's funny, so that can be kind of compelling from a speedrunner's perspective, actually. Like, I mean, like, the Zelda Breath of the Wild is basically like that, right? And Tears of the Kingdom, where it's just like, Breath of the Wild particularly, where it's just like, look, you can just walk to the end of the game with, I don't know, a stick and try to face Ganon, basically, right? Like, I'm not, like, there's very little stopping you from doing that other than difficulty gating. So having that kind of be the challenge of just like, can you, what is the bare minimum, right? Because that's part of like the speedrunning challenge is, right? What is the bare minimum that I can do, or what is the bare minimum that I have to level in order to be able to accomplish this thing, you know, in a shorter time span. And so I don't know if it's technically impossible, then that really sucks. If it is at least possible, then it's kind of unfortunate, but at least there's something to work with there, right? So yeah, to do the free running zip, you got a 360 wall spin trick into a corner at a specific distance away. You'll go right through the wall and either go out of bounds or teleport up to the top of the area you climb into. And that's really interesting, like the way that some of these games handles when player characters go out of bounds, right? Sometimes you just do fall out and out of bounds. Other times you end up getting zipped up somewhere because they're like, I'm gonna eject you and hopefully get you back into the stage, but it just pushes you away or out of bounds. That's so much fun. Oh, seriously, Kiro? Yes. Please drop me the info, the secret boss guide. I would like to try my hand at least one of the secret bosses. Sweet, I'm opening this shit. I'm bookmarking this. I'm bookmarking it. It's bookmarked. It's been added. It's official. All right, I've committed to it now. Yeah, the Skyrim and, I mean, even some of the other, I was gonna call them Elden Ring games. Or Elder Ring games. No, it's the Elder Scrolls games, right? Like, I didn't. You could do that in Oblivion as well, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's wait. Did I? There we go. I was gonna like, yo, if you do not let me in here, if I went through the wrong gummy tunnel or whatever, I was gonna be so upset. Alright, we still need magnets. We need magnet magic, and then we need Winnie the Pooh books, like paper pages, right? So the Winnie the Pooh pages got ripped out of the book, So we got to find those. And then magnet magic, which I assume getting through... This is the only other space, unless... Oh, no, there are new episodes in other places, too. I guess I could go back to the Coliseum and see what's there. But I figure let's exhaust the new locations first.
Organization 13?
You want to see me fight Sephiroth in the final secret boss? We could try Sephiroth. We could definitely try Sephiroth. I don't know what I don't know what the final secret boss requires. I'll have to look through the guide. I'm gonna check it out. I'll see what we can muster up as a special little challenge. Yo, the free running stuff, man, like, even, like, Super HC, I don't know if you've checked out any of the Mirror's Edge speed runs, but, like, some of the speedrun tech in Mirror's Edge is absolutely wild. Like, the inputs required to do that kind of stuff, it's, like, flicking off to the side to, like, change the camera position to get back, and then moving back in order to, like, save time on your jumps and, like, increase their speed and momentum. It's super wild. So, like, and I think just by virtue of the fact of how... like the free running kind of games have all these, right? Like, yeah, you have so many components to the movement that you end up having to do these crazy sequences just in order to be like 360 kickflip, right? Which is like X in Tony Hawk. Oh, all right, friends. Yo, it has been a long week, and we've made some good progress here. We're in Port Royale. I think we're gonna call it for the night. Like I said, we got some stuff we need to find here. We need to save Winnie the Pooh from his, half-finished story, and then work our way through a couple more lovely Disney kingdoms. This is cool though, friends. I enjoy y'all stopping by on Thursday evenings and chatting and just kind of shooting the shit and enjoying a fun game that I missed out on when I was growing up. So this has been super great. I appreciate it. Oh, I highly recommend checking out the Mirror's Edge stuff. Mirror's Edge is such a sick game too. All right, friends. Like I said, thank you, as always, for joining me here in the Digital Basement. I appreciate it. Make sure to give me a follow on the Twitter, on the YouTube. I got some cool YouTube stuff coming up. I'm working on some stuff for Super Robo-O, and I have a nice backlog of videos that are getting ready to come out there. So that's going to be super fun. And tomorrow, we got Free Play Friday, and I'm not sure what we're going to do for Free Play Friday yet. I might leave it open. I might try to Murfight. I might try to encourage some people to hop in queue on Murfight. I want to get that rank. We're going to rank up in Murfight, man. We're going to do this. We're going to build an online scene. Jangpung 3? Okay, yes, you did ask for Jangpung 3. We'll run a set. You'll show me what this frickin' bootleg is all about, all right? We will get the quintessential Super HC retro fighting game experience. But yo, like Nightbot just said, thanks for hanging out in the Digital Basement, friends. Don't forget to join the Discord. We got that stuff there. And hey, yo, if you got those Prime subs, yeah, man, don't let Jeff Bezos sit on that money. He doesn't deserve the interest, right? One of your favorite creators out there does. So go find a musician, go find an artist, go find a streamer. Maybe I'm that streamer, and I'd appreciate that, and I appreciate you. If not, that's cool. Just make sure you're supporting your indies out there, friends. Whenever and wherever you can. Alright, anyways, I will see you all tomorrow here in the Digital Basement. Until then, take care of yourselves, and have a good night. Peace.